Hi, my name is Monday. People call me John, and our business is called JB and Group Services. We're located in Houston, Texas. I am a general contractor professional. Yes, in actual fact, one thing we make sure is that we don't want to turn down any project. We don't want to refuse any task. So we make it a point of duty not to limit ourselves to any certain class. So our service is pretty much marketable to all, which means we are for commercial, we are for residential, whether private, non-profit organizations. So whatever, as far as the building is concerned, as far as properties is concerned, as far as maintenance or constructions or remodeling is concerned, we fit in perfectly. And the question, I think you said, why do people keep using us? That question, to be honest, what we did is, the truth is that we could not tell exactly why, but what we did was to send out a questionnaire because we want to be better. We want to be better every day, and we want to know how we are doing. So we send out a questionnaire to all of our customers, but the response we get varies on different per project. So maybe some class of project we don't get the same response. The different project we get all different responses. But of course, some of the responses we got, I can tell you some of them, which is some will tell us, okay, well, we like your quality service. We like the quality of your project. That is why we came. That is why we want to rehire you. And some will say our level of professionalism. I think that the language of the level of professionalism does not start until when we migrated from certain app to another app. That was when we start to get our level of professionalism. And also the great customer service. People will say, oh, you have great customer service. Some will say, well, you guys are very detailed, clear in explanation about project. And some said, well, the estimate we received was very correct, affordable, so we love it. And some will say, well, that you guys are very friendly and nice. So it all boils down to customer services, and then making sure we don't lose focus or we don't lose track of what we stand for out there, which is providing a great customer service, good quality, and make sure our customers are happy at all time. So on a daily basis, with us, what we do is, of course, we pray, we plan, we prepare, and then we go out to work. That's what we do every day. Hmm. Um, as far as value goes, we always make sure that we leave a smile at every project, at every end of project, or at every time we complete a project. We always make sure that customers are happy, because if you're paying for certain things and you're not happy, customer is ready to go out there to leave all manners of review to say whether good, whether true, whether honest. They don't care, they just will leave anything. So that is why we make it a point of duty for us that we want to make sure we satisfy our customer. I remember my supervisor then, when I used to work in the corporate world, used to tell me, you know what, kill them with kindness, so, which is what we do. So it's part of the thing I put it into work, like making sure our customers are happy and at the end of every project. About this job, I would say the first most I love is the fact that this job is very flexible, and it kind of gives me the time to be able to take care of my family, because they are the reason why we must do our best to help them grow, and then to be the best and to make best choices in life. So I strongly believe that parents should not be selfish or egocentric about themselves only, having concern about, oh, it's my job, it's my job, it's my job. No, it's all about family and job. You have to balance both. So this job gives me the opportunity to be able to, have a good and solid time with my family. As far as that goes, I would say I hope to see our clients to always have that happy smile, happy mood at every time they look at a project. And here's one experience I will share with you. I remember one of a recent client we worked with, and she looked every time she looked at a project that some pro came to do, and she wasn't happy. And she told me that, you know what, John, every time I look at this project, every time I look at this, I just feel sick. I said, well, you know, the deal is done already, and all you have to do is maybe you probably take it all out of it, maybe redo the whole thing. And she said, well, she don't want to spend money and then keep spending. How can she be sure that the next person will do it right? I said, well, with that company, if I do this for you, you will be happy. I said, I bet you for that. She said, really? I said, yes. And then we did it, and at the long run, she was very happy. The next thing is she went online, leave very awesome reviews. So most time we don't ask customers to leave us review. The truth is that if you're doing the good job and you're doing what is right, you don't need to speak. Your job will speak for you for review, as far as the review goes. So with that, we want to make sure that our customers are always happy at every time they look at a project that we do. And that will keep us going. And then oftentimes we get some good statement like, oh, you know what, John, if you guys need a recommendation, just let me know. I'll be more than happy to recommend your company. I said, thanks. So we want to keep that. We want to keep that because that is what makes a business grow.